Help support our coverage through Amazon Prime. Get free music with Prime Music, TV, movies, and documentaries with Prime Video, and free games with Prime Gaming. For this and a whole lot more, go to PLUGHITZLive.com/prime.
Our next guest is already in studio. We have Joseph Castingway.
You're on. Good job.
All right. Fantastic. From Autoslide LLC. Tell us a little bit about Autoslide and what you guys do over there.
So Autoslide is a design and development and manufacturer of automation systems for doors, windows, hardware parts, lock sets, that kind of stuff around the fenestration industry. We concentrate on residential and light commercial applications. So that's why we're involved in the entire smart home industry. We have a sister company, Addis, that's been around for 30 years doing commercial automation, kind of like the stuff you see that Stanley and Horton makes. So we basically took that and brought it into the residential application.
Wow. And, it's nice to see whenever a company does adapt things that have been out there for commercial use and tried and true products for the home and for residential use. Because so often you find a lot of products, especially at regular big box stores, things like that just do not have that road tested quality to them that a commercial product really does, where it's been put through the ringer, those things get used regularly in a commercial environment. What were some of did y'all have any issues with, I guess, finding new ways to apply this technology into smart home use, into regular home use, things like that?
Yeah, so one of the biggest challenges was to figure out how to use that door automation in a residential application versus the commercial application. With the commercial application, it's very utilitarian, where it's just there to open a door for you to get in and out, get into a department store or a grocery store. Now, when you bring it to residential, you're actually bringing automation into your lifestyle, right? Into your everyday life. This door is going to be there, when you're home, your children, you might have pets. So we had to figure out, all right, what do we need to do from a functionality wise to this system to make sure that people are able to use this and it actually makes sense and it creates convenience and accessibility for them, as well as providing security for them in their home. So it took a little while to figure that out. And if you look at all the things we have, sensor wise and activator wise, there's a lot, but it's because some people have pets, some people don't. So not everyone needs a pet sensor. Some people want to, walk up to the door and it opens for them. Some people want to control it from their phone. So as we've grown our ability to be able to operate our door. But we also had to look at the fact that we didn't want to create a product that was going to require to change your door. So we wanted to create a retrofit product that you can install on your existing door, which makes us very unique. We have the only existing retrofit automation system for sliding doors, which makes it really cool. So,
wow,
you have a patio door in your home, it works perfectly fine. We're not going to say, hey, go buy a new door with this automation. We're going to say, hey, add our automation onto your door. Boom, done.
And is it only sliding doors, windows, things like that can be automated, or is it normal swinging doors, stuff like that as well?
So we started out with the sliding door automation, just for the convenience, thinking of patio doors primarily. They're sliding, but there's a lot of French doors out there. There have been existing swing door systems in the marketplace, not necessarily honed at the residential application. So we figured let's start with the sliding. And we are actually launching a new swing door system that will launch next month, which is one of the things we're promoting here at CES. It's our auto swing system.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, specifically for residential doors. So for your entry doors, for your French doors that go on your patio, and even for internal doors, for your home office or a bathroom or whatnot. So,
Cool.
so sliding and swing options will be available starting in February with us.
That's fantastic, especially whenever you're talking about people with special needs, people with walkers, that kind of stuff. Not just accessibility, but security is really key there when you're talking about a home door entry system. And when you're talking about, especially, I work in the corporate AV field, so I spend a lot of my time in the back hallways of hotels and convention centers. So I see a lot of the automated swing door systems, stuff like that are made for large catering carts to come through unassisted, that kind of stuff. And to see that you guys are adapting that for home use, that kind of stuff is really, really fantastic. I can see that going big places, like I said, in the home use market for elderly and special needs people.
Yeah, we do a lot of business in the accessibility market. That's probably our largest marketplace right now. And actually, with the just going back to the sliding part for a moment, we had when we first started promoting the product here, one of the biggest feedback things we got from the aging in place home remodeling people who deal with the elderly and the disabled and limited mobility. They didn't have an option for sliding doors. They would actually have to rip out the sliding door, put in a swinging door, and then automate that. And we basically solved that problem. Now you can use that sliding door and automate it through our stuff.
The only other way is to go like a keyhole door where it goes inside the wall. But even then, you're talking about a destructive process.
Exactly.
You're talking about a process where you got to cut out part of the wall, make it hollow for the keyhole door to fit, all kinds of stuff. So the fact that y'all are able to come into a home and retrofit it for that kind of stuff, you're able to come in and, especially when you're talking about people with wheelchairs, that kind of stuff, and elderly people, to be able to maintain that privacy in a home, being able to shut a bedroom door, that kind of stuff, and not have to worry about the embarrassing moment of maybe not being able to get back in. Something along those lines. It really is fantastic to know that there's solutions out there. Real quick before we let you go, we know that that's being released in February, but anything out in the future right now that you can tell us about?
Yeah, two things. So one thing we're actually launching in conjunction with our AutoSwing system is a new set of privacy software, which we actually started working on back in end of 2019. And basically what the software does, you can actually implement this into any of our systems, the sliding door or the swing door system, but it creates a hands-free access into a room, primarily bathrooms it was designed for. And then this, with the COVID happening, and are launching this right now, so we can help reduce cross-contamination where the bathroom is one of the biggest places for that.
Using this in surgical rooms, surgical areas, stuff like that. Absolutely, like there's a whole marketplace, even in the restaurant industry.
Absolutely. Well, the funny thing is, and I don't know if you've noticed this too, but you'll go into a bathroom. And the water's automated, the soap's automated, everything's automated to the door.
To get in and out.
You still have to get the paper
towel. We've got rubbing alcohol on the way out the door to sanitize our hands, but we still have to touch a filthy doorknob. Thanks.
Exactly.
So Autoslide can help you with that, folks. Joseph, before we let you go real quick, one last chance for shameless self-promotion. Tell everybody where they can go to find out more information about Autoslide LLC, especially if they are someone like me who has a walker-bound parent, something like that. Where can they go to get things retrofitted come February?
You can go to autoslide.com. On there, find out more information about all of our products. We also have a dealer locator, so you can find somebody in your local area who's been trained, knows our products well, can come in there and give you an evaluation, an estimate, and install our products for you. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Joseph, thank you so much for taking your time during what I know for everybody is a very busy digital CES. Take care of yourself. Watch that long walk over to your next meeting now. All right. We hope to see you next year at CES with all kinds of fantastic solutions from Autoslide, Joseph. Take care.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely.
I hope you enjoyed that interview, and if you did, make sure you check out some of the more than 100 interviews we conducted during the virtual CES 2021 coverage. And of course, subscribe here on YouTube, hit the notification bell to learn when we post new content and when we go live.